today we are going to discuss the age-old question, should you own or should you rent? One of the most important reasons to own is security. When you're renting, you don't have much security regarding your living situation. If your landlord decides not to renew your lease, well then you have to find new accommodations. And every time you have to move, that is more money out of your pocket and into someone else's. Whereas when you own, provided you're paying your mortgage payments on time, you get to decide when it's time to move and how. And when that time comes, you're probably going to end up with more money in your pocket than when you started. And you can take that to the bank for me. Another reason to own versus rent are stable payments. If you're renting, your landlord is going to be raising your rent every year. Whereas if you have a fixed rate mortgage, your monthly mortgage payments will remain the same for the entire period of the loan. And if you're making principal payments, your mortgage payments will be going down over time. So if you're renting in cities like New York City, Los Angeles, or San Francisco, all appreciating rental markets, your renter buddy's rent will be going up while your mortgage payments will be going down. And you could take that to the bank. And if you're in Los Angeles or San Francisco, you could put that in your pipe and smoke it. 420. Another really important reason to own versus rent are the tax breaks. When you own your home, you get all sorts of deductions for mortgage interest payments, property tax payments, energy efficient improvements, and more. When you rent, you don't get any tax breaks. But the amazing thing is that your landlord will get tax breaks renting your home to you. Fuck your landlord. Own something. Another reason to own versus rent is because when you own, you could do what you want with the property. When you rent, you have to get your landlord's permission for everything. You want to paint the walls? You need written approval. You want to fix up the bathroom? Why would you pay to make the landlord's bathroom better? If you want a pet? No, you can't get one because your landlord is a pet-hating fiend. Yes, even fish. Who the hell would hate fish? But he does. When you own, you could paint the walls any color you want. You could make the bathroom of your dreams, and you can get that cute, cuddly little fur baby that you've always wanted to smoosh and scrunch and cuddle to your heart's content. Another reason to own is because owning is an investment. Paying rent every month is essentially throwing money away. Sure, you get a place to live with the rent that you're paying, but you don't get much else. The opposite is true when you own a home. Every month when you're making a payment, you're adding to the value of the home. You can even tap into that equity if you need an influx of cash, which is called a home equity loan. A home equity loan is essentially a line of credit against the equity you have in your house. And because your home increases in value, by the time you're ready to sell, you're going to net a nice profit. It might even be more valuable than crypto, but don't quote me on that. Seriously, don't. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a real estate guy. Another important reason to own versus rent, privacy. Picture this. It's Sunday morning, around 11 a.m. You make your favorite, famous chocolate chip pancakes. You have your coffee, the morning paper. Your significant other is there playing the piano, a beautiful tune, and the morning is perfect. All of a sudden, your buzzer rings. That same old buzzer that your landlord promised to fix and never did. You hear a banging at your door. Bang, bang, bang. It's your landlord. Hey, Mr. So-and-so, remember I told you I'd drop by on Sunday morning to show my nephew the apartment? You don't remember it. You were doing something else at the time and you try to avoid any time your landlord reaches out to you. Yeah, remember? I'm here. So you open the door, the landlord walks in, his nephew is drinking Coke and eating a big giant bag of French fries. He's spilling them all over the place and your Sunday morning is ruined. If you want privacy, own something. Another important reason to own versus rent is because owning is actually cheaper than renting. Landlords don't buy property because they think buildings are cute. They do it to make money. And anytime their overhead goes up, they're adding that to the rent that you're paying. So when you own, you're actually building equity and increasing your wealth so that you can have the life that you want to live, go on the vacations that you want to go on, and that your wife wants you to take her on and she's been nagging you about for the last 10 years. So just buy a place and make your wife happy, or girlfriend, or boyfriend, or significant other. They'll be glad you did. Many thanks for tuning in today to Randy's Real Estate Questions. If you have any questions and want to reach me directly, comment below. If you like what you see, if I've helped you, please like. And if you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe. I am here to help you and would love to get your input.